Special guests at London's Ace Cafe are Eric Patterson and his Viscount prior to a record attempt on the Bonneville Salt Flats. Formerly owned from new by VOC West London member Peter Ross, the Viscount was a short-run Vincent Norton special built by 50s racer Peter Darville and put in production briefly by Tom Somerton. As Peter Ross's riding buddy Tony Wheatley remembers.
He bought this and he got this fairly new and it's still running in. He was a little bit disappointed at first because it'd only do 92 mile an hour. Pete sorted that out. After that, it went quite well.
And what do you think Peter would make of it going out to Bonneville with Eric then?
Oh, I think he'd be all enthusiastic for it, yeah. He'd be all for it, yeah.
Eric has already set several records on the Salt, first on a jet-powered Norton and latterly with the official Brough Superior team. He also ran a Brough Superior at Pendine Sands in Wales, but the weather prevented any records being set. Pendine Sands was first used by Malcolm Campbell and Bluebird to set a land speed record of 146 miles an hour. Eric's Bonneville crew will be his wife Kathy, Peter Morgan and Mick Cook, Formula One engineer who built the engine.
All right then, Mick, should we give it a fire up?
This Viscount is number one of, how many were there, Eric?
12.
Eric got hold of this British motorcycle, TT Heritage, fantastic pedigree, to take it out to Bonneville and bugger it up.
I heard the Viscount was in a shed. I went and saw it, and that was it. I bought it, and immediately started stripping it, working on it, and getting on the road. I loved it. Tony told me Peter Darville had raced it, and I didn't really know a lot about it. The person whose father put it together for Somertons come to my house to buy something, and he said I was a boy that high when my dad put this together.
Oh, lovely.
This year, Broughs aren't going back to Bonneville, so I've sold my Brough and put all the money into this. It's a lot of money's gone into this, yeah.
We've rebuilt it all. The bottom end's basically the same crank and rods. That looked okay. It's got an alpha big end which looked fine. Apart from that, we've all new bearings in it. It's got the new 5-speed wave gearbox from John Surtees. Belt primary drive. Talked to John Rennick a lot, who's been really helpful because he's got a massive expertise at racing these, Vincents and going to Bonneville. He made the cams for it. High compression pistons. We kept the standard valve sizes. The problem is on this, you can fit the carburetors in. Gardeners were John's recommendation.
And in terms of the Vincent tradition out there, it goes back right to Wally 3, doesn't it?
It goes back to the 50s.
Through Marky Dickinson.
Come and set on my Norton Jack. Really nice bloke, really interesting bloke, you know. But everyone in the Americans are really helpful. They all want to help.
The course is dry, but there's 3 miles of this before we get there. Mick, Kathy, Eric and Pete have unpacked and set up camp. They've passed technical inspection and done a first shakedown run. Lightning-eyed Black Shadow engine in a Norton featherbed frame. Tuned to 80 horsepower on John Rennick's rolling road at 150 feet above sea level, now comes reality, 4,000 feet higher on the Great White Dyno. It will now run in the 1000cc modified, partial streamlined, classic gasoline class.
Keep out of the salt a bit, Eric. You keep out of the salt.
It likes getting in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably back with something to stop it getting in there.
Not quite the right tool, if there is a right tool for it.
I mean, weak or rich?
Rich, if anything, I'd say. Yeah. What about the steering? Does it feel stable?
It was alright. A bit slippy on the front end, but I think the salt was very, very wet, you know? But steering down well, very well, yeah? I tucked down well behind that and just held the throttle open.
Avon Road Rider, 150 mile an hour tyres, Hagen shocks, Motad rims. Safety inspection complete, the bike is sealed, ready for its first qualifying run. Yep. 128.744.
Which you wouldn't rev over, wouldn't rev that 6 about 5.8, that was it. Yeah, so perhaps I'll leave it in 4th this time.
No, it's still a good fit.
Will it?
That nagging feeling, have I got enough fuel? Fuel level can't be checked as the tank is sealed, so the level is assessed by the traditional sloshing method. Having qualified, they drive 5 miles back to the end of the course for the return run.
You've broken the record and now you just have to make it official.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Preparing him as we speak.
2 mile run up, 1 mile time, 2 miles to stop.
Hope to see you again.
This run was slower, only 120.
6,000 revs she's cutting out. I think it's the plugs have got choked up, you think?
That's what like to be a fuel thing.
I shut off and come back up again. So we did it's quite a slow trip back. 120, I've got this average 124 point something.
New record of 124.86 average. Having set one record yesterday, this morning they increased their speed, qualifying for an attempt at an existing record.
Good morning.
130, what was it? 131? 132. And the record was 123. So I cracked it.
Great.
And it's going well. I only read at 5.6, so we're 5.8 rather. So now we're going to go to 6.2, 6.3.
Right.
Coming back.
The return run.
The record for this class is 123.256, currently held by a Harley.
That will be fast enough for their record as well.
Nice.
Was that it?
Yeah,
130?
130.86.
Giving an average of 131.68.
The previous record in this class, it's the vintage class, that he beat was 123.56.
All right, Kurt, we got it.
You got the record.
Oh, great. Very good.
Congratulations.
Well, Mick, thanks, mate. Really, thanks very much.
So 2 records and a fastest one-way speed of 132.508. Peter Darville, Tom Somerton and Peter Ross would be very happy.
One word that would sum up Vincent.
Quick is the word.
Yeah.
Quick.